Now, here's a match that sort of annoyed me, and I wanted to absolutely love this. I'm Adam Lavelle, the Wrestling Snob from WrestlingDoneRight.com. We're talking about Sunny Voyage Pro Wrestling Noah. And again, this was on October 27th, 2024. It was tape delay, but I'm a little behind in covering it. This saw Masa Kitamiya and Ulka Sasaki team up, excellent team, against Jack Morris and Daga with Yoshi Tatsu at ringside. Honestly, I don't want to take a long time describing this because the end is so frustrating. Now, before people jump on me and say, they're this Team 2000X or heels, Adam, don't you realize that? Yes, I realize that. But this match went, 15 minutes? Good? Solid, incredible action. Absolutely loved it. Now, Daga and Morris are acting as big-time heels with Tatsu's aid. That makes perfect sense. If they would have won this match with underhanded tactics, makes perfect sense. If they would have lost this match being caught trying to use underhanded tactics behind the ref's back, makes perfect sense. But towards the end of the match, with nobody really in any kind of parole, Morris just pulls out one of their nightsticks that they carry around and attacks Ulka Sasaki. Okay. Just randomly. They weren't in danger. They weren't losing the match. In fact, I would say Tatsu had been helping them maintain an advantage most of the match. They were using heel tactics all match long, which makes sense. And I understand they don't want to beat Ulka Sasaki going into his match with Nakamura in January, but I love Masa Kitamiya, but he's 1,000,000% beatable. All he does is lose most of the time. I mean, I love him. He's a great wrestler, but this is just the truth. But instead, randomly, they just decided to pull out a club right in front of the ref and attack Ulka Sasaki. Now, they had a reason for this. Jack Morris got on the mic after they were disqualified, of course, and said how it pisses him off when people who don't deserve opportunities get them. And Ulka Sasaki's an MMA fighter that just came into wrestling, and now he gets this big shot against Nakamura in the New Year show. And while people like him and Daga have worked tons and tons and tons of time and years of their lives in being pro wrestlers to get to the top. So sure, that makes sense. And I'm not angry over this match. I just don't know why they went a solid 15 minutes at least until they just decided to blatantly cheat and get disqualified. I wrestle 5 minutes and do it. I feel like it was a waste of my time watching this match. Not because it wasn't good. Most of it absolutely was. But for all that effort and for all that great wrestling to end the way it did was lame as hell. And I'm not against them being heels. Get caught. Think, do something behind the ref's back, but get caught. You know what I mean? It's a little subtle difference like that would make me feel like the match was more worth watching. But as is, hey, the bad guys get DQ'd. They attack Sasaki because they don't want him in the match with Nakamura. That's fine. But overall, this match was a disappointment, not because of the quality of it, but just because of the way it went down at the end, in my opinion. And I'm not against these guys being heels. They definitely are.